Yes, thank you very much, Mike. Hello everybody, and welcome to Super Bust Move All Stars, a game in the Bust Move series, because obviously. But yeah, this is a game released for the GameCube in 2003, and I'm going to be playing through the normal puzzle mode. Now, time is going to start when I select stage B over here. And this is normally where I won't count down for the restreamer to start time, but the restreamer is me. I will do a countdown nevertheless. So if everyone's ready, then let's go in 3, 2, 1, go. So this run is pretty much 90% RNG. So what you do is you shoot bubbles to clear them away. 3 or more clears them away. But what I need is a red bubble and I'm not getting it. So RNG is already not being helpful. Seriously, where's my red? Okay, there's my I've never seen this before. Also, I accidentally dropped it because it wasn't connected to anything. Bubbles only stay when they're connected to other bubbles. Well, basically, bubbles only stay when they're connected to those white-pink things. And any bubbles that are connected to those will stay. If they're not, they will fall down. Well, yeah, that was the worst RNG I've ever had. So there's my that's never happened before moment. Now for this one, the RNG I want is purple. Except I got it too late. I wanted to clear that blue, so I could make my way towards the purple, but yeah, because clearing the purples there gets rid of everything. So again, RNG not being very favorable. Now this stage, I need a yellow and a red, and then I can clear it. So now I'm gonna aim very precise and clear those. So yeah, that's how you shoot those. Let me pull up the chat so I can read that. Alright, so this one, we just fire up, because we have moving, yeah, conveyor belts for walls. So they're doing a terrible job of using them. So yeah, that's where physics come into play. Also, I have the game in French because the game for some reason put it in French. I don't know why, but you don't need to be able to read the language you're playing in to play this game. Okay, this one. This stage introduces color clears, which are these star bubbles. Yeah, what they do is they get rid of all bubbles of the color that you shoot them with. So I'm actually gonna go all the way over here and try to bank shot it. So get rid of all the yellows. Normally the stage would be clear, but I accidentally shot the white-pink thing with the blue, so that's still stuck to it. And that was stage B, so now we're gonna move on to stage E. I have done a lot of routing for this. And as it turns out, taking the right path on every intersection is the fastest. So here there's a lot of color clears around that I want to use to my advantage. Except it's these little square thingies that generally aren't helpful. Also, that was a bad color clear. I should not have used blue on that. So yeah, I'm going to try to use these bouncy blocks to the best of my abilities, but that's not always the easiest thing in the world. Luckily, once they pass the red line that's over here on the bottom, they will just drop away and not be just not be there anymore. So I'm just gonna do that, and then there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Now this stage, what I need to do is get myself to the big yellow bubble in the middle, or in the middle on that side. So that turns. So yeah, there was also a big red bubble in the first stage, but because I got so bad RNG, I accidentally dropped it and didn't hit it. If you hit it with the color that it is, it changes all other bubbles to that color and disappears. So it's get to the yellow, turn everything yellow, and then use the yellow to clear everything. Alright, that's just bad. So yeah, this is a bit more of a lengthy stage. There's no real quick way to clear this. It's just dig your way through everything. So yeah, what I'm trying to do is get to the color clear that's up there. Yeah, I can use a purple. So yeah, because I cleared the purple, the left side or the right side completely falls away. Alright, I'm gonna need a good bank shot here. I did a good bank shot. I'm gonna need another one. That was also a good bank shot. Okay. Cool. But yeah, most of this run revolves around adapting to the RNG that the game gives you. And also avoiding misfires as much as you can. Right, now this stage. If I aim this right, that's not aiming right, but that's okay because I need the blue is what I really need to hit. Fortunately, I missed that one too. Alright, I get another chance here. And I messed it up again. Now it's significantly easier to hit, but yeah. When you do that, this happens. Like everything underneath the blue falls away. So now I need to keep firing. I can't linger for too long because the level will lower based on how many shots you do. It takes a certain amount of shots for the stage to move down. So the fastest way to move a stage down is by spamming bubbles everywhere. I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Luckily I can clear it out. Alright, so now I'm gonna go for this, and I did it. So yeah, I was pretty slow on getting the orange available, but once it happened, I got it easy peasy. Alright, here we have moving walls again. Alright, fix that. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna hit that. Alright, let's do it again. Or nah. Well, let's just get rid of that. Alright, so I'm gonna also use L and R to aim more fine. More precisely. Because precise aiming with the control stick is just not fun. So yeah, as I mentioned before, we take the right path every time, which is gonna take us through stages B, E, I, N, T, Z. Alright, so I want the stack to lower. And I have an orange, which is fortunate, so... yeah, that let me clear out all of that. Just like that. So now the unfortunate thing is, yeah, the game is just gonna give me all reds. Because that's how the RNG works for this stage. So now I need to spam to get the stack lower. Because this is the lowest point that I can hit those star bubbles. So now that I've cleared blue with it, now I'm getting yellows and the stage is done. Alright, this stage is spam. Just get all the color clears. Now color clears won't fall away on their own, so I do need to hit them with a bubble to clear out the color clear bubble. Yeah, this is another lengthy stage that has no quick clear. It's just dig your way through and use the color clears that you can see as best you can. Right, good bank shot. Right, those will fall away. I don't wanna shirk use a red on it. Normally I use blue and yellow for the two color clears. Right, good. Wanted to shoot through there. That's not exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to take out this yellow up here as well. But yeah, this stage, the important thing is to work from the lowest point possible. Because sometimes the stage gets too low to a point where it's impossible to hit the bubbles, and then they're gonna cross over the line and you get a game over. Right, just gonna dump that yellow and that's the stage done. That's honestly one of my better runs of i3. I've gotten several game overs on this stage. Sometimes solely because the game gave me unwinnable RNG, which can occasionally happen. Also, that was just me being a bad shot. So yeah, the aim for this stage is to get rid of all the colors first. Because here we get to really show off how how this mechanic works with the rainbow bubbles. So now we only have oranges available, so now we just shoot up a bunch. So yeah, any bubbles you clear, any rainbow bubbles, take the color of the ones you clear that are adjacent to them. Right, so that was close, but we made it. So far I have not yet had a run that with 0 deaths. But hey, we have not died yet. Although, spoiler alert, we're not gonna have 0 deaths in this run. You will see why. Okay, I got one shot at this. That wasn't even close. So I aimed for the the row of black bubbles at the top, which if you hit them clears the stage instantly. So I'm gonna try it from this side, which I've never tried before. And yeah, quite predictably I missed it. So yeah, now I just want to clear out these bubbles at the top to make space for that. Our stage isn't over yet because that black that I missed at first is stuck to the white-pink thing that we do not have a name for. Right, we're almost halfway. We're moving on to stage N. Now here it's shoot and pray. Now that was actually a very good shot because it only leaves one rainbow bubble up there for me to clear out. And yeah, that's how I basically deal with the stage. I use the bowling ball for the rainbow bubbles, And then once I get a bubble that I can't use on the right here, I use it to shoot on the left, and I just clear that whenever I get the opportunity to. Because RNG is generally programmed pretty well here. Right as I say that, I get a bunch of purples I can't use. But yeah, there's one golden rule in the programming of this RNG, is that you cannot get colors of bubbles that aren't present. So I cannot get any greens anymore, because there are no greens. So in some stages, the optimal strat is to clear all the colors one by one, so RNG will be more in your favor. So yeah, that was a pretty good N1. But yeah, that is basically what this run is. Puzzle normal. It goes through these kind of puzzle stages. It's a puzzle game through and through. You can't get much more puzzle than this. Alright, so we're gonna clear that out. Then we're gonna clear that one out. Right, good. Those shots were exactly where I wanted them to. Like clearing those 4 bubbles that I did before the last one was that's exactly how I wanted them, so we can clear those. Yeah, because the yellow bubble was on top, as you could see, so that's the way we used to clear them. Now, all right, this is a stage with particularly badly programmed RNG. You tend to get a lot of bubbles that you cannot clear anywhere. Like, I cannot shoot that purple because it's completely hidden away. Sure, I can put that there, because if I clear these greens, that will go away. Clear that out. Put that there, because I'm gonna put this green over here. Put that green over there. Put the purple over there. So yeah, with stages like this, it's really, you gotta know the whole stage and know where you can put what. Because the assortment of colors also looks very random. See, I cannot hit that yellow yet, so I'm just gonna dump it there. Well, now I can. Alright, okay, 2 yellows, I can use that. Alright, so now we have these color clears open. I want to use one on purple and one on blue. Also, hello, Linkemeister. Oh, this stage is fun. So we're going here. We're gonna clear out the middle. Then we're gonna go over here. And we're gonna clear out one of the 2 on the sides. Be it yellow or blue, whatever the game decides to give you. So yeah, we have mini bubbles. They shoot faster than the bigger bubbles, and they can go through certain gaps. And that was completely lucky. Oh, you actually... Oh, nice. You actually have, like, an NTC copy of Hello Kitty. Oh, by the way, there's a donation incentive for that run that our host can potentially tell us something about.
Absolutely. We have an open bid war for that Hello Kitty run. That is for which costume we will be running the race, the Hello Kitty Roller Rescue Run. And right now, Denim is in the lead by $1.99 ahead of Swimsuit. And again, any donations that we get during this event will be going to the Organization for Autism Research. You can find out more about that organization at researchautism.org.
So yeah, what I've been trying to do was pretty straightforward, but I messed it up massively. But yeah, basically the perfect way to clear that stage is to use a... there's 8 colors on the field, and there's 8 color clear bubbles. Do the math. Right, this actually has been a very good run so far, despite like not having had the greatest RNG. Alright, so the strategy for this stage is dig through the middle. Because you can't see it right now, but the only things that I actually need to clear to make everything drop are the yellow and red. The yellow on top and the red to the right of it. As you can see right now. Let's see here. I can use that there. I'm gonna use that there, even though there was that right in front of me. Because if you get too bad of RNG, then it might scroll all the way down before you have a chance to properly dig through the middle. Alright, so that's one. Now all I need is a yellow, and there it is. Okay, this stage. Okay, let me aim up a little bit so I can clear that one. Then... Good. I'm actually doing these in a specific order. Will this work? No, it will not. Right, now it will. So I actually cleared that a bit too fast because, yeah, as you can see, the last one was kind of impossible to hit with where it was. I needed it one more down. Alright, so remember when I said this wasn't going to be deathless? There it is. So in case you couldn't tell, that death is on purpose, because if you die, you get this. You get this guideline. Which, conveniently... And yeah, the biggest reason for that is so we can use three color clear bubbles instead of two. Because when you're normally aiming, you're pretty much gonna hit two. Those shots are way too hard to hit without a guideline. So I just decide to take an intentional death there. And the guideline, an additional benefit of the guideline is that I can now make all these kinds of bank shots that would be extremely difficult otherwise. Like this one, for example. Because that would make all of that drop, so that gives me some much needed breathing room. Alright, I can clear all the purples with that, then I'll just dump this. And yeah, I can easily hit that and clear the stage. So that is just one stage in particular that really benefits off of having the guideline. So it is very much worth to take a death. Now this is one of the most RNG reliant stages. Also, I've sometimes used the Y button to center the thing perfectly in the middle. So I don't have to really aim for anything I have to aim straight up for. That is a change of controls. The default for it is for it to be moving the control stick upward, but because that happened a lot on accident, because it takes priority over moving it to the side when you hold a diagonal direction. I changed the controls to have that be on Y, and there's also the X button, which can put the cannon completely to the side as far as possible. Okay, so all we need to actually clear here is the greens and the blues. The purples were not necessary, but the game gave me them, so might as well use them. When's actual deathless? I don't know. Deathless is actually very hard on this. At least if you're trying to go fast. If you're taking your time, it might be easier. Okay, so you may recognize this stage from before, and it is very similar. It's just a bit bigger. As you can see all the way at the top, there's only a yellow that is holding everything together. So I'm just working my way through as fast as I can to be able to reach the yellow. I almost got myself a game over there. Can I hit it already? Oh, I actually can. Okay, let me put it a little bit down. So I actually used X. Because it's for me it's easier to tap the X button than to move the stick very shortly. If I want to move the cannon a tiny bit. And precise aiming with L and R is a little bit too slow. Okay, I need to keep these in the middle. Okay, so for this stage, it's very important. We have this color clear in front of me. So it's very important I use orange on this one. Because as you can see, a lot of stuff fell away. And now, this one on the side has opened up. And yeah, at the top it was only a red and an orange holding everything together. But you need to use orange on the first one to open up the color clears on the sides that I just used the red on. So there's a lot of thought that went into figuring out how to clear these stages quickly. This is actually one of my favorite stages. It has very well programmed RNG, surprisingly. There I got a red, but it pretty much always gives you RNG that you can avoid game overs with. And it's also challenging because since there's these garbage blocks on the side, that means you can't use the walls to maneuver around bubbles, and any bubbles you shoot on the wall, as you can see with the red, stick on it. And see, like it was very low, but I wasn't worried because, you know, I anticipated that the game would give me a red to clear that away with. It's weird how well programmed this stage's RNG is in particular. So we are in stage Z now, the final stage. Now here we're in combo heaven. You'll find out in a moment why it's called that, because yeah, look at the rainbow bubbles combo on through. Although I would like a red or a purple because I can drop stuff. So yeah, you can see it comboing. Oh, I'm just gonna do that. And then that. Alright, so now we only have rainbow bubbles. So yeah, now the real combo heaven starts. Just doing that feels so good. And yeah, we're already at the end of the run. It's the final stage. So, very specific clearing, because after just 3 shots, the stack lowers. So, that gives me a gap to shoot through. Alright, so time is gonna be when these last bubbles appear and congratulations appears on screen, which... And that is time. Or félicitations, since the game is in French for some reason. And yeah, since I'm restreaming, I have the time right in front of me. So 27:41, which is a very good time. That's just a little over 2 minutes behind my PB. My PB on speedrun.com is not updated because that shows a 27:17. But my actual PB is a 25:30 something. Well, yeah, that was Super Bust Move All Stars. I don't have much to say about this. You know, I could talk about, like, if you want to check this game out or run it yourself, you know, feel free to hit me up on Discord, hit me up on speedrun.com or whatever, but no. With how heavy RNG this game is, I would not recommend this to anyone. I am only running this because it's a dumb idea and that's what I live for. So, with that I'll sign off and throw it back over to our host.